Limit as t goes to negative 4 of 2t squared plus 7t minus 4 over t cubed plus 2 times t squared minus 8t. We're going to start by plugging in a negative 4 for each of the t's. We will have 2 times negative 4 squared plus 7 times negative 4 minus 4 in the numerator over negative 4 cubed plus 2 times negative 4 squared minus 8 times negative 4. In the numerator, negative 4 squared is 16 times 2 is 32. 7 times a negative 4 is a negative 28 minus 4. In the denominator, we have negative 4 cubed, which is negative 64, plus 2 times negative 4 squared, which is a 16 times the 2, so positive 32. And then negative 8 times a negative 4, which is also a positive 32. In the numerator, 32 minus 28 is a 4 minus a 4, which is a 0. In the denominator, negative 64 plus 32, which is a negative 32, plus another 32 is a 0. And we have the 0 over 0 indeterminate form. We will need to rework this. Since these are power functions, we're going to try the factor and cancel method. Looks like the numerator is a trinomial factorization of t. Trinomial meaning, of course, that we have the 3 terms, and because it's 2t squared, we will have a 2t and a t. We need two numbers that multiply to be a negative 4, and add with one of them multiplied by a 2t to become a 7t. So 4 can be 4 and 1, or it can be 2 and 2. If you try 2 and 2, 2 and 2, like so, we're going to have a 4t and a 2t, and there's no way that'll make a 7, so it sounds like it's not the 2 and the 2, it's probably the 4 and the 1. And I believe we need the 4 here, so that we have an 8t, and the 1 here will give us a 1t, and 8t and a 1t can make a 7t. It's a positive 7t, so we're going to want a positive here and a negative here. In the denominator, we have a common factor of t. Let's start by factoring that common factor of t out. We will have left then t squared plus 2t minus 8, which is a trinomial factorization involving t. Remember, since we have 0 over 0 happening, we expect to see a factor of t plus 4 in both the numerator and denominator that would be making the 0 over 0, since t is going to negative 4 here. And I do have the t plus 4 factor in the numerator. I would expect to see a t plus 4 in the denominator as well. We'll see what happens here, but we have a trinomial factorization. We need a t and a t, two numbers that multiply to be a negative 8. That could be 8 and 1, with one of them being negative. Or it could be 2 and 4, again with one of them being negative. They need to add up to be a 2 when multiplied by t and with a t. It sounds like 4 and 2 will take care of that for us. And since it's a positive 2, I believe I want a plus 4 and a minus 2. The t plus 4s are what are making 0 over 0. They can now cancel, which should mean we no longer have the 0 over 0 indeterminate form happening. I would just rewrite this to 2t minus 1 in the numerator, t times t minus 2 in the denominator. We can now retry plugging a negative 4 in for the t's, and we will have 2 times negative 4 minus 1 in the numerator, and negative 4 times negative 4 minus 2 in the denominator. 2 times negative 4 in the numerator is negative 8 minus 1. In the denominator, we will have negative 4 times a negative 6. Negative 8 minus 1 is a negative 9. Negative 4 times negative 6 is a positive 24. These are both divisible by 3. Let's reduce it by 3, and we have negative 3 over 8.